The signal is emanating from somewhere behind this waterfall. There must be a channel under it.
Stay here, Shrieksy. I don't want you getting wet. Or drowned.
So glad you could join us, Zoja. The Savant and my entire crew welcome your input. Crew, the signal point's here, but I don't see anything. Keep looking. As SNAF prize winners, we are the standard bearers for the College of Statics.
Kozik was right. Titles do come with responsibility. These readings are still in the red. There has to be something here.
Perhaps we're standing right on top of it. We haven't been on the surface so long we've forgotten how to dig, have we? Not that we'll actually dig, mind you. There's bound to be a tunnel or cavern entrance around here somewhere. We just need to find it. And Savant, considering the dangerous nature of your last discovery, I recommend we keep our guard up. Shall we proceed? The correct answer is yes, by the way. We have our item! So Savant, tell me, what do we have?
I'm not sure. The Voed just tells us where it is and how magical it is. This thing here is packed with arcane energy. A cursory visual examination tells me it's part of something larger. Something that was accidentally broken or intentionally modular.
Well, we can't learn any more here among these damp, foul-tempered beasts. Let's get the relic back to our lab and run some tests.
I'll leave it to you. You're not the only ones with big projects that need managing. But if you need more input from me, all you have to do is ask.
You need to come see the progress we've made. That thing the Voed found for us is amazing! Also, you were right. It's part of a larger whole, or a match set, or something. Anyway, there have to be more like this one out there.
We've synchronized the detection wave with our larger global positioning system to achieve long and short-range scanning capability.
So the global system gets us in range, then the Voed pinpoints the exact location. Perfect. When can we go after the other pieces?
That right there is why you're my crew chief. We're almost done calibrating the global system. Once we have coordinates, we can head out and start picking up the pieces.
Hear that, Shrieksy? We're going on a relic hunt. It'll be fun to get cranking again. I wonder if...
Alert. Unauthorized intruder detected.
One of the security golems has entered alert mode. Check it out.
Unauthorized intruder has been neutralized. Please restrain and interrogate.
Idiots. You think you've beaten us? Ha! I was the easy way. Now we'll just have to do things the hard way. Nothing can prepare you for the unfettered fury that is the Inquest Attack Squad. Go on, beg and plead, void your bowels in terror. It'll do you no good.
This guy's a few anodizing terminals short of a coding array. I say we feed him to Shrieksy.
The Inquest has never had any interest in our crew's research until now. They must want whatever the Voed is detecting.
Or the Voed itself. I, for one, am not inclined to give them either.
Agreed. Ma'am, if you can gather everyone at the front entrance, Kozak and I will handle the rest. And by that I mean we'll mine the entrance to give the Inquest a nice, warm welcome. We'd better hurry. If this maniac is right, they're already on their way.
Watch it. They're sending in another team.
Well played, Parker. Time for the hardest way. We've planted explosives all along the cliffs overhead. Give me the artifact, or we'll bury this place.
You scrit-shaving devils! You'd threaten this entire community, all these innocent people, just to steal our discovery?
It's all right, Cossack. Let them have it. It's not worth the risk.
Spoken like a true also-ran. SNAF prize winner. Ha! I'd pity your weakness if it wasn't so amusing. Thanks for the treasure, losers.
That was very slick, Savant. Let them have that piece. We know there are more, and we still have the Voed. We can collect them before the inquest does.
And then we force Teo to give us back the first one. Paka, I'd like Zoja to join us. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Capital idea. You and Zoja handle the search. I'll send word to Zoja and have her standing by. Cossack and I will start cleaning up here.
Hey, Savant, over here. You have thing to discuss? Paka's message said you needed help, Savant. And I did promise, so here I am. Lucky for you, I enjoy sticking it to the inquest whenever possible.
That makes two of us. Our Voed readouts indicate the artifact we want is somewhere in that merchant's stall.
Who, Flack? No problem. I've known him for years, and he'd give both ears to collaborate with me. I'll engage him in light conversation and draw him off so you can get a good look at his stock. Grab what you need, and we'll move on. It's not really stealing. Think of it as Flack's charitable donation to the cause of science in the name of a better understanding of the eternal alchemy. Or just think of it as we need it more and we're smarter than him. Whatever works.
Done and done. You turn on the charm. You can do that, right? And I'll swipe whatever's lighting up the Voed display panel.
Over here, Flack. My projects are top secret, for your ears only.
Zoja! After all these years, it's exquisite to see you again.
Flack, I see you've abandoned pure research for the marketplace.
A temporary situation, I assure you. If I thought there was a spot for me on a project of yours, I'd come running.
Well, I've got a few irons in the fire you might find intriguing. Let me give you a rough prospectus. Well, always nice talking to you, Flack, but look at the time. Gotta run. That was easier than I expected. Flack was very keen to team up. To a point. But when I mentioned dragons and the inquest, he started looking queasy. I doubt I'll hear from him again. He seemed to have a lot of important things to sell. This is fun. Count me in for the next piece of the puzzle. I'll meet you in Metrica Province. Bad news. This place is crawling with Inquest salvage team. The lake's indigenous creatures were dangerous enough. Now it's a full-on death trap. Quick, fire up that Voed and let's find what we came for before they do.
You've brought this on yourself.
All right, you cretins. There's an antiquity in that lake that the inquest wants. Hit the water and dive down deep. Flip over every algae-coated rock if you have to, and crush anyone or anything that gets in your way. Whoever finds that artifact gets bumped up a pay grade. Fail, and you'll get thrown down a well to practice underwater reclamation. Move out!
That's a lot of Inquest trash polluting the water. I'll be surprised if all the fish don't go belly up. We've definitely got some competition.
Competition? More like distraction. Come on, let's find the artifact. Any inquest cranial cracking that occurs will be pure bonus. All right, that's 2 pieces of the artifact in our hands. And from the look of it, there's only one more piece to collect. Looks as if the missing piece is the same size and shape as the one they stole from us in the first place.
Then the only question is, how do we retrieve it? They'll definitely return to their base to study the artifact. That gives us 2 avenues of attack. 1, we intercept them on the road. 2, we wait until they get it home and then break in while they feel secure. It's your device, Savant, so it's your call. You have something to discuss?
Zojia is waiting at the base gate. She seems frustrated. Follow.
Mr. Sparkles here says you're less than happy. What's the problem?
This feculent hog of a door is my problem. Teo installed some nuke security method that I can't crack. Ugh, it's maddening. I've tried everything I could think of, but all it does is play the same message over and over. Care to take a look?
I'm pretty good at puzzles. Sure, I'll give it a try.
Use the terminal by the door and hurry. The sound of her voice is driving me into a killing frenzy.
This is a restricted area, you tiny-eared cluster of misfiring synapses. Get lost. And if you're not Asura, this is a restricted area, you empty-headed clown. Get lost. However, if you're on my crew, you ought to be inside already. So yes, you can come in, but don't be surprised if I dock you a day's pay and a few digits for wandering off. And rest assured, I will certainly laugh as you flail around for your missing fingers.
Does any of that gibberish mean anything to you?
Hey! Who said you could figure out the security lock while I was away? Come back, spread out! I want full coverage of this base. Do not let them get to the artifact.
Look at these cages. Is there any sentient being the Inquest won't run pointless, painful tests on? Hello, Teo. We made it past your security. Why do you look so concerned? Don't tell us we caught you with your pants down.
On the contrary, my pants are securely fastened. Don't act so smug. I've been one step ahead of you since we met, and now I'm about to step on your heads. Your artifact is safely here, and now I get to kill you all without leaving the room. It's like a free victim delivery service.
It's not free, Teo. Stealing my crew's hard work is going to cost you a lot. We got what we came for. Teo's piece makes 3 out of 3. They fit together perfectly. Now, what do you think it is?
That's easy. I'd recognize this design aesthetic anywhere. What we're looking at is a key to a certain ancient genius's lab. Ever heard of Gad?
Of course. I learned all about him in my studies at the College of Statics. He was one of the best. And this is the key to his old lab?
The lab that no one's been able to open in over 200 years. And we're going to be the first ones to see what's inside since old Gad himself.
The Voed continues to deliver. Meet me at Gad's lab, and we'll see what a historic genius wanted to keep for himself.
This is thrilling. I've been wondering what's behind this door since I was an apprentice. I just wish my mentor... No, he probably already knew. Anyway, now it's our turn. Let's open her up. How can you be helped? Surprise, surprise, looks like the door is booby-trapped. Watch it!
Hello. If you're hearing this message, I'm either not in or dead. In either case, you're trespassing. Get out. Failure to comply may result in one or more of the following: blindness, crippling injury, severe bleeding, immolation, electrocution, death, and/or loss of appetite. Your agony may vary. Your death may be monitored for quality assurance. Thank you. Now please run for your life and never come back.
Same old Gad, and his creations are still functioning after 2 centuries without maintenance. He was a cranky old cuss, but he built things to last.
Color me impressed, and a tad concerned. If his defenses are as sharp as he was, we'd better watch our step.
Last warning, you idiot. Get out while you still can, or face certain annihilation. Don't look so smug. That trap was merely a warm-up. Maybe you should rethink this little invasion of yours. It's decidedly imprudent.
Oh boy, the sledge is about to hit the flywheel.
Defensive protocols suspended.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Getting this far is impressive, I'll give you that. But you're not out of danger yet. In this laboratory, I have harnessed unimaginable forces beyond your comprehension, and I'm about to unleash them on your face. Turn back now, or I'll enjoy desecrating your bones on my return. The pain you are about to experience will outlast your consciousness.
The funny thing is, he's not even exaggerating yet. Still, if he's this determined to stop intruders, there must be something worth protecting here.
My thoughts exactly. I respect Gad and all, but we've come too far to give up now. Sorry, old man. Your secrets will be ours.
Don't worry about repercussions. Focus on inflicting concussions.
I'm nigh invincible.
It's breaking the containment pods. It's weakening. Keep attacking.
We made it! Gad, you magnificent malcontent, we've got your number. And we've got this fascinating device Shrieksy found.
Everything in Gad's lab is worth studying. Tuck whatever that is away, and we'll give it a good going over back at your lab.
Done. And am I crazy, or was that containment field holding back destroyers? That alone could revolutionize quasi-physical restraint field theory.
You're not crazy, Savant. If we'd had those fields back when... well, let's just say more than a few battles might have turned out differently. This was a full-on 100% win. Not everyone can keep up with me, and most don't care to try. Ordinarily, that would suit me just fine. But you're all right. I'll definitely be calling on you again soon. Now let's get that gadget back to your lab and examine the stuffing out of it.